Hello.
Hello and welcome to the Rosevear YouTube channel. We've changed location today. We were previously in the back window and we're now at the front because I'm going to be preparing some Maloom tea today, which is a new one that we've just got in.
Yeah, it's been on the shelves for less than a week,
Mm.
and it's quite a wonderful tea. And we'll talk about that and about our other Nepalese teas.
So do you want to tell us a bit about Nepalese tea?
Absolutely. So I love Nepalese tea, but it's a relatively new thing that the teas in Nepal are quite so good. Up until the 1990s, Nepal was producing Darjeeling, relatively inexpensive Darjeeling-like teas. Darjeeling's just next door. Um, then we've had a few tea estates that have been producing absolutely wonderful teas using the latest methods, often organic teas, and we've got four of them here actually. So our newest Nepalese tea is from the Maloom garden. It's a second flush, so you remember if you saw our video about tea flushes, that means it was the June harvest. So June 2024. It's high quality leaf. It's graded FTG FOP1 SF. So flowery, tippy, golden, fine orange Pico 1, second flush. And it's a remarkable tea, and we're going to drink it now.
I'm going to pass you your
Oh,
cup
wonderful,
here.
wonderful. Thank you very
Here's
much,
one I
Ella.
made earlier. I've made mine a little bit lighter because I tend to get nervous about the tannins, but I think some people are big fans of them. What do you think?
Oh, you made it well.
Oh, good.
So it's very recognizably a Nepalese tea.
Mm.
There's some aspect of similarity with the first flush Guernsey that Isabel and I drink so often in the mornings. A lot of body. It really, really coats the whole mouth.
Yeah.
Very floral.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at that color.
Mm. There's a few different notes in there. Like it's quite full flavored.
It is. It is. They're subtle, but they're very much there. I think we discussed this on another video when you're trying to find the right word for it. There's something which you'd put down as spicy, but it's not spicy like a chai.
No.
It's
So particular like warmth quality to it.
Oh, but really I say one thing about this tea. It is it's the body.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. It's got such texture to it. It's just great. So this Maloom second flush joins our growing collection of Nepalese teas. We've got two teas from the famous Janchiabari tea garden. A quite remarkable first flush, really unusual taste notes. There's even something of silver needles about the Janchiabari. Second flush is my favourite. That is just wonderful. I'm drinking that very often, Janchiabari second flush. We've got another tea that we've had for a number of years, the Nepalese Golden Tips. This is actually from the Shangri-La garden, really quite a high altitude garden. And it's a second flush, but this year's harvest is unique amongst all the harvests we've had over the last probably 7-8 years. It's a lot more aromatic. In fact, less golden, and there are more green notes to it this year than in previous years. Really an unusual one, so one to try. And of course, we've got tea from the Guernsey tea garden, the first flush Guernsey that Isabel and I are drinking all the time.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit in was it the last video that we did?
Yes.
One of the previous videos we've done, we've mentioned the Guernsey garden, and because that's one of my favorite green teas is the Emerald Guernsey as well, which is a special one. But yeah, so it's a growing collection. I think people are often surprised about Nepalese teas. You know, they know about Chinese and Indian, of course, like everyone knows about like some of the main countries that grow tea, but
yes.
Nepalese teas are maybe a little bit underrated.
They are definitely underrated, but that is changing. These gardens, all of the gardens that I've mentioned, have got a high and growing reputation. And it's a tea that I've been drinking in different places for many years. I used to drink a wonderful second flush Nepalese tea in a Glasgow tea room, which was great. Unfortunately, now closed. Isabel and I were drinking first flush Guernsey in Paris many years ago.
Before you had it here.
In fact, when we first opened the shop, we decided
10 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. 10 years ago, we decided we absolutely have to have tea from Guernsey, because at that time, that was our favorite tea, and it's still in our top 5 favorite teas for sure.
Was that in? So did you get Guernsey in originally?
Guernsey was not one of our first 10 teas. We actually had to source it.
Yeah, it would have taken a while.
So
to sort of
it
get
took
that
a moment.
Going.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for watching this video. That was great for us. I mean, we should probably do this more. We can just drink tea and chat, and it'll be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've done a few other videos. We did a Darjeeling one, and we've talked about Burns Night. So you can go back and check out those if you like. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And let us know in the comments as well if you've got other ideas.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for watching.